Success is not about flying, it's about rooting. Until you feel the power of the earth beneath you, any achievement will be shaky, like a house of cards in the sand. In this video, you will learn how to address the elements of the earth, not in an esoteric, but in a deep, practical sense. We would talk about the ancient wisdom of the Stoics, about psychological techniques of rooting, about practices that help to bring order to your head in life, and most importantly, you will receive tools that will change your inner landscape today and open the way to sustainable success. When I was 25, I felt for the first time that I was losing my footing. Everything seemed to be going according to plan. Work, goals, even some kind of recognition. But inside, it feels like you're standing on shaky ground. And it was then that I discovered the power of simple rituals related to the earth. It's not magic. It's a return to yourself. But here's the question. Why did ancient philosophers, from the Stoics to the Taoists, so often talk about the earth as a teacher? Why can she be our ally in balance and success? The answer lies in its very nature, and you're about to see it. The earth is not just soil. It is a symbol of stability, support, and practicality. Everything that is built on a solid foundation can withstand any storm. Inner success begins with how stable you are inside yourself. The Stoics taught, "Be like a rock against which the waves break." Marcus Aurelius, the ruler of the empire, mentally dug in himself every day, returned to the basics, what was in his power and what was not. The earth in you is the skill of distinguishing your own from the outside. The earth is an order. Look at your desk, at your room, at your calendar. Is everything chaotic? Then it's not surprising that there's a blizzard in my head. The first step to inner peace is to bring order to the outside. This is the ritual with the earth. Practice number 1. Take 15 minutes today and clean up one area. The desk, the bag, the folder on the computer. Not just mechanically, but consciously. Tell yourself, I'm creating a space for the new. This is the contact with the earth. Seneca wrote, if you want to control yourself, start simple. Cleaning shoes, cooking, and planting a plant are not platitudes. These are the rituals of stabilization. So you return to simple, material things that create inner silence. When you come into contact with the earth, you come out of the illusion of haste. The earth is slow, but not weak. It is in her slowness that the power lies. She doesn't throw herself into the wind, she stands up to it. Emotional insight. Look at what happens when we worry. We seem to fly out of the body into thoughts, fantasies, fears. Earth is a return, inhale and exhale, body, Paul, present. Practice number 2. From the Stoics, the morning ritual of grounding. When you wake up, don't grab your phone. Put your feet on the floor, inhale, feel how the earth holds you. Tell yourself, I'm standing strong today. The world can change, but I am at the center. The earth is the border. In the modern world, we lose our personal space and lose ourselves in other people's expectations. But the soil, if pressed on it, gives resistance. You have the right to say no, like a rock throwing back a wave. Metaphor. We are like trees. The deeper the roots, the higher the crown. Success is not about running. It's about putting down roots in the right soil, in yourself, in your values, in things that respond to you. Another technique, walking with attention. Walk barefoot on the ground or grass, no headphones, no rush. Just feel the surface. This is not only a meditative practice, it is a return to the natural power that we neglect. In ancient Greek temples, priests touched the ground before divination, not for theatrics. They believed that truth comes when a person is rooted. Wisdom is not in heaven. It is underfoot, right where you're standing. Why is Earth associated with success? Because success is not just about achievements, but the ability to keep what has come. The Earth teaches us not to grab, but to accept, not to break down, but to hold on. There is a concept of support in psychology. When a person does not have an internal support, he needs an external one: approval, control, and an ideal result. At the Earth is a return to itself as a support. A Stoic would say, don't build a building on the sand of other people's opinions. Build on the rock of your nature. A simple but powerful principle. Exercise. In the evening, sit down and write down 3 things that have made you more stable during the day. Maybe you've given up on conflict. Maybe he visited his parents. Or I just didn't forget to eat. These are the bricks of your foundation. Earth is not loud. It doesn't require likes. But it is she who holds the whole edifice of your life. Sometimes, in order to move forward, you have to stop and dig in. And remember, if you lose control, go back to your body, to the feeling of weight, to breathe, to the floor under my feet. It's a simple but sacred reminder. You're here, you're in touch, and you're alive. Now you know that the Earth is not just an element of nature, but a living ally in your life. She teaches you to be steady, calm, collected. It helps not to get lost, not to lose yourself in the storm of the outside. After all, a truly strong person is not the one who rushes, but the one who stands firm. Try one practice today: cleaning, careful walking, mindful breathing, and watch what changes. You already have that power. We just need to remember. How would a Stoic end our conversation? It's simple. Don't look for success from the outside. Root it first, then act. This is your path. If you like it, be sure to watch this video. The Stoic Ritual of the Morning: 3 rules from Seneca for a productive day. It's even deeper, even more practical. And most importantly, it will help to turn internal support into real actions. See you in the next video. And remember, you are not dust in the wind. You're a rock. You are the Earth.